Most people quit too early. Not because they failed, but because nobody noticed their effort. Discipline is built in silence. And silence is uncomfortable for people who want validation. When you first embark on a new path, the world seems to cheer you on. At the beginning, everyone is excited. There's a powerful energy in this initial phase. You get encouragement from friends and family. You get support from peers who share your vision. Every like, every comment, every word of praise feels like a confirmation that you're on the right track. In this chorus of approval, you feel seen. Your effort is validated. Your presence is acknowledged. It's a collective journey, and the noise is comforting. But then, inevitably, the noise fades. The initial novelty wears off, not just for you, but for your audience. The crowd thins. The journey becomes quieter. The messages stop coming in. No comments. The stage that was once full of spectators is now empty. No praise. The work continues, but there's no recognition. This is the great filter. The silence feels like a verdict. It's a void that we rush to fill with self-doubt. And that's the moment most people stop. They interpret the silence as failure. They mistake the lack of external validation for a lack of progress. They quit, not because the work stopped working, but because the applause stopped coming. They were fueled by the echo of others. And when it disappeared, so did their motivation. This is where the real work begins. Learning to move forward in the quiet. We've been sold a false idea of what discipline looks like. We imagine it as a drill sergeant's shout, a motivational speaker's roar, or a perfectly curated feed of relentless hustle. We think it's about grand, public declarations and a constant broadcast of our efforts. But this is just noise. It's a performance for an audience, a fragile display that needs applause to survive. Real discipline isn't loud. It doesn't announce itself. It doesn't post achievements or seek attention. True discipline is a private contract you make with yourself. It's an internal compass, not an external spectacle. It's the quiet, steady hum beneath the surface of your life. It looks like showing up tired, when every part of you begs for rest, but a deeper promise pulls you forward. It's working without praise, finding satisfaction not in the applause of others, but in the integrity of the effort itself. It's staying consistent when nobody is watching, because the person you refuse to disappoint is the one you see in the mirror. That's the work that builds results. It's the unseen foundation, laid brick by brick in the quiet hours. This quiet effort compounds faster than loud motivation. While noise fades, this silent commitment grows, gathering strength until the results become undeniable, not because they were announced, but because they were built. It's a common misconception that people quit because a task is too hard. While difficulty can be a factor, it's rarely the primary reason. The true breaking point is far more subtle, and it lies in the deafening quiet that accompanies the early stages of any great endeavor. People quit because the journey feels lonely and unrewarding. They quit because progress is invisible. You put in the work day after day, but the changes are happening beneath the surface, like roots growing in the dark. You can't see them, so you assume they aren't there. Results take time. In a world of instant gratification, we are conditioned to expect immediate outcomes. When the reward doesn't arrive on our expected schedule, we lose faith in the process itself, and validation is delayed. There is no audience, no applause, no one to tell you that you're on the right track. The world doesn't notice your effort yet, so they mistake this profound silence for failure. But silence is not failure. It is not an absence of progress. Silence is the training ground. It's the space where resilience is forged and character is built, away from the distracting noise of public opinion. If you can learn to stay disciplined in the silence, to trust the process when there is no proof, you will eventually and inevitably outperform all those who rely on the fleeting motivation of external attention. Silence forces you to build internal discipline. No external pressure, no encouragement, no shortcuts, just you and the work. And when discipline becomes internal, it becomes unbreakable. That's when consistency turns into identity. Discipline is built in silence. If nobody notices your effort, good. That's where real strength is formed. Keep showing up. Keep working quietly. One day, the results will speak for you.